Hey Drew, can't wait to marry you. I will see you at the altar.
And why don't you share the story of you guys first meeting?
So Drew and I first matched on Bumble and went on our first date about a week later. It was 55 minutes and I didn't know if he even had fun, but the same date as we're leaving and like walking to our cars, he said, "I had the best time ever. Can I see you Thursday?" Um, a lot of people on Bumble put like their best photos, and Drew happened to put like his worst photos. So when I met him in person, he was like so much more handsome than any of his photos were. I was like in awe. So from that first date, we went out the next Thursday night, and then pretty much the rest is history. It turned out that he just liked 55-minute first dates. He liked to get the awkwardness over, and in his words, he likes to keep them nice and tidy.
And what were some of your first impressions of him?
Well, in his Bumble photos, he was wearing sunglasses, and the photos were from like really far away, so I really didn't know quite what he looked like. And he barely has any photos on Facebook that I could stalk beforehand. So when I first walked into Revival Market, I just saw the most handsome man I've ever seen and was like, whoa, this is an upgrade from, like, usually on Bumble, people just don't, they try to put their like 10-year ago self. And Drew was like way more handsome than any of his photos. So I was like instantly super attracted to him. And we had the most fun date, but it was very surface level. We talked about food and football and our family. And just so fun. And yeah, we had the best time.
And then for
Hey there, y'all come in.
Yeah.
They're interviewing me about Drew, but
yeah, you're fine. And then and what are just a few of your favorite things about him?
some of my favorite things about him are how absolutely kind he is and so much fun to be with. He's steady, he's super strong, he is always positive, always excited to see me.
Yeah, it's maybe a little, we have to keep it kind of.
Oh yeah, he's recording me. And he loves the Lord so much, and he loves me so much.
And then what are some things you're excited about for like the short term in marriage, like upcoming weeks?
Well, I'm so excited for a vacation with him and going to the beach. I'm also so excited for finally getting to live together and sleep in the same bed and see him before I go to work and when I get home. And just, yeah, getting to be with all of our friends in Houston that we love so much all the time together.
And what about long term, like 10, 15 years?
And long term, I'm just so excited to spend the rest of my life. And long term, I'm so excited to spend the rest of my life with him. He is the man of my dreams. I'm just so lucky to be the girl that gets to marry him. And I can't wait to have a family with him and to grow old together.
And how are you feeling right now?
Right now, I'm feeling so good. It is a beautiful day. All my people are here. I'm so excited to see Drew at 2:30.
And then what's a lesson you feel like you've learned through your friendship with him, like something that he's taught you?
Drew has just taught me, pretty much from the beginning, just like unconditional love, that he, no matter what was going on or what we were going through or what we were worried about for the future, like he was steady, he was so constant, and he just loves me so much. So walking through engagement and with COVID all hitting at the same time, our lives have not looked normal the past 7 months, but it's been so special to get to walk through those days with him and like grow together. But yeah, he's just taught me like just how loved I am by him.
And why don't you share a little bit about with all the ups and downs of the COVID situation, just so you can remember, like maybe share a few thoughts on that.
Yeah. Well, he picked the perfect day to propose. It was March 7th, and all of our family and friends flew in, and it was the most special night. We went to a fancy restaurant. Life was totally normal. the next day, I got called into the office. I work at a hospital, and we had our first COVID meeting. So we truly got engaged like the last second before life changed. So looking back, there were some kind of crazy days living in a big city of Houston where we didn't know what COVID meant. My hospital was constantly stressful meetings. Drew and I spent every night together, cooking dinner, going on walks. At the beginning, when you weren't supposed to be around other people, we were like, okay, we've got each other. So those were just really sweet, simple days where the future was really unknown. We kept October 17th like open-handed, is this gonna happen? But we believed it was the date from the Lord, and we moved forward. But we learned a lot together and grew a lot together, and planning a wedding and working at a hospital during COVID has been a lot to balance, but he's been a rock and been amazing.
And any last little thoughts or words to him?
Just so incredibly thankful for you, Drew, and so excited for our future together, especially excited for this day that we have with all of our people that love us so much. And it's just going to be the best day of our lives. I love you.
Mary Grace, it's our wedding day. Very exciting. We finally made it to this point. Looking forward to getting the ceremony going here in a little bit, and just love you so very much. Excited for what God's got for our future, and just so excited that we're together, and just love you so much.
And why don't you recount the story of you first meeting her?
We first met at brunch. We were a Bumble match, and met on a brunch date. Lasted 55 minutes long. I thought it was the best date I've ever been on. She thought it was way too short, and I was a little disinterested, but had a great conversation. I just remember she was so beautiful when I first saw her, and was just surprised by that and didn't know exactly what to expect. So.
And then, what were some of your first impressions of her when you met her?
I thought she was beautiful, very smart. She was just really encouraging and just real easy to be with and fun and just awesome. Just really enjoyed being around her immediately. So.
And then I'm sure there's 1,000 things. What are just a few of your favorite things about her?
Just how encouraging she is. She's always pumping me up, always making me feel special. She's always so friendly to everybody, loves her friends, always giving gifts to people, always putting others before herself, and just a really, really sweet girl.
And then what are you excited about most for marriage in the short term, like upcoming weeks?
Just getting to live together and getting to experience life together. You know, when you're dating, you go home and you experience life kind of separately, but then looking forward to just doing everything with her and learning how to make a family and building our lives together.
And what are you excited about long term, like 10, 15 years?
Oh, just see what we do with our lives. You know, I think God's got a good plan for us, so just kind of seeing like what we've done with our lives, if we've got kids, how they're doing, and where we're living, and just, you know, I'm looking forward to just all those more big events and just where we are.
And what's a lesson you feel like you've learned through your friendship with her, like something she's taught you?
I just learned a lot about just thinking about a lot of other people, really being a good person, just like how much little things do for others. She's real good about gifts and things like that, always putting people first, and it really shows in the friendship she has, and so it's really taught me to be a little less selfless and care more about other people.
And how are you feeling right now?
Feeling a little nervous, but it was good getting that first look. That helped out a lot, I think. Otherwise, I'd be probably very nervous. So, but just excited. I think I'm nervous and a little excited about everything, and just ready to get this going and this night to get started. And I think it's gonna be great. We have all our best friends here and our families, so looking really forward to this.
And even with the first look, do you think when she comes down the aisle there will be any bawling?
I don't know. I think I can handle that part, but I'll still be surprised. She looks amazing. So, first look was great to see her, but I think I'm still gonna be surprised when I see her again.
And any last little thoughts or words to her?
I'm just so excited for this adventure, and I love you to death, and we're gonna have a great life together.
Inge and Drew, you're married! Yay! I'm so
happy. The wedding was incredible, and I know that your marriage is going to be so much more beautiful than just that one day. So we're so happy to have you in the family, Drew. And Drew are the most beautiful bride. You're going to be the best wife ever, and Drew, you are going to love her unconditionally. And I am so happy to be here to celebrate y'all for the rest of your life, and to be a prayer partner with you, and to walk with the highs and the lows with y'all. So thank you for taking care of her, Drew, and Mary Grace. You are the best sister in the entire world. I love you so much.
Drew and Mary Grace, so excited for y'all. I've heard over and over this weekend that you both could not be more perfect for one another, except for maybe one thing, Drew. If you could have gone to A&M, that would have been great. But we still love you, and this is our example of unconditional love. So excited for y'all. Can't wait for all the many years to come. Congrats to the newlyweds.
Hi, Mary Grace and Drew. We love you guys so much. We're so happy you're married. Can't wait to hear about the honeymoon, what you want to share and don't want to share. We can't wait to have you guys visit us in San Antonio and see you guys in Houston, and just consider y'all lifelong friends. So love you so much.
We are so excited for you, Josh and I. We adore both of you so much, and are so excited to just see how God grows you together. And I think I would say, as like a piece of advice, is just continue to be curious about each other, and always assume the best, even when it gets tough. And we're just excited to be part of your future together moving forward, and love you so much.
Hi, Mary Grace and Drew. Sorry, I'm a little out of breath from coming up some stairs, like you guys will be later. I just wanted to say that I love you guys both so much. Obviously, I know Mary Grace a lot more. I lived with her for a long time, but I'm so excited for you guys and for your future together. And it's just been so encouraging to see how you guys have both pursued Christ in your relationship. And it makes me really happy to see Drew taking such good care of you when you are so good at taking care of other people. And it was important to me as your roommate, when I walked through a lot of hard seasons with you too, to see Drew just really cherish you and take care of you. And I know that he's going to be doing that for the rest of your lives, and that makes me really happy. And I'm also excited to see MG finally find a person that she wants to spend the rest of her life with, because I have walked through a long 3.5 years of dating all the wrong guys. So it's really extra special for me, I think, to get to see you with the right guy and get to find your forever person. And it's been so amazing to watch you guys be so happy today. And I'm just excited to be a part of y'all's lives and get to really watch you guys grow in your relationship with each other, and can't wait to see what's next.
Hi, Mary Grace and Drew. Congratulations on your wedding. Drew, there's a song that Mary Grace wrote for you a long time ago, but I'm not sure if you've ever heard it, so I'm going to sing it for you so that maybe she'll remember and she can sing it for you. And it goes like this. I just sit around all day loving limes. I just sit around all day loving limes. All my life, my whole life through, sit around loving you and limes too. And I think she wrote that when she was 10 years old, just for you, Drew. Congratulations, we love y'all.
Okay, Mary Grace and Drew. Wow, we are here and y'all are married, and we are just so thrilled. I am just so excited for y'all to get to, for Drew to join our family. You are going to bring such a dynamic to our family. You're going to bring more peace, some calm into the wild and crazy. And I just can't wait to see you two fight for the Lord together, bring a presence into our family, raise children, and really make an impact in your community. I can't wait for the little ones running around, so take your time, but don't take your time. We would like a lot of cousins, a lot of grandchildren, little nieces and nephews to play with. It's gonna be wonderful. I just smile and get so excited for the years I get to come of being together, growing together, learning together, raising our kids together, going on trips, all the wonderful things that are ahead, and it just gets to start with tonight. We are thrilled, we are excited. We love you deeply, both of you, so much. Thank you for loving and supporting our family through so much. Y'all are so wonderful. Our kids love you, they adore you. Yeah, congratulations.
Well, Mary Grace and Drew, what a day, what a weekend it's been. So excited that it's finally come here. Can't believe the journey that has embarked ever since Mary Grace was at the Tills with us when she actually, I guess, on Bumble, finally connected with Drew. And then also the first time we met Drew was at the Tills as well. And what a great weekend. And instantly just knew, Drew, that you'd be a great fit, not only for our family, but specifically for Mary Grace, and just are so excited for the two of y'all and know that it's going to be a wonderful ride, whatever the Lord has in store for y'all. We are just so excited and just are been encouraged to see y'all love on my family and our boys, and it's just such a great time to celebrate y'all. I'm so thankful this was able to come together. I know that the last few months has been, I'm sure, just filled with more ups and downs and just up in the air than any other type of wedding planning could have imagined. So congratulations again. We love y'all so much. And I know I said this last night, but I genuinely mean it. And I know you know it, Drew, but you got the very best, and we are so excited again to have you as part of the family, and just can't wait for an awesome Christmas. We love y'all.
Hey guys, this has been an awesome day, and we're this last year has been so much fun to get to know you, Mary Grace, and of course, Drew. Just, you know, our lives have been so fun together, and we're so excited for what y'all have in the future, and you know, as we can grow our families together. So we love you guys.
All right, okay, I'll give it a go. So Drew and Mary Grace, thank you very much, first of all, for being here. It's been great to be part of the wedding. I remember where I was when Drew called me. I think he was sick at the time, had flu, and I thought maybe something serious had happened, but he was just asking me to be part of the wedding. So great to be here. Mary Grace, obviously not known you particularly long, but I've enjoyed the time we spent together with Chloe and I as well. And I think Drew is definitely punching above his weight, is what we'd say. He's definitely out of his league with you. But Drew has been a good friend to me and to Chloe in the times that we've spent together and traveled together. Yeah, it's been a good 5 years. Drew, probably one of the first people that I met when I moved to the US. He was always there, maybe because he didn't have too many friends himself, but whenever I needed someone to hang out with, he was a guy who I could rely on. And that was something, I know he says that all the time, that I did that first year in the US without internet, without TV, every night of the week I was getting a beer with Drew somewhere. So that was where our friendship grew, and yeah, very appreciative of him, and now very excited for your next steps and your new chapters and where you're going to be in the Heights as well. So yeah, we want to pray for you going ahead, and especially as you kind of settle into married life, into church life there together, and I hope that we'll get to spend lots more time with you. And that's love from Keith and Chloe.
Drew, I've known you for about 10 years now, since you came out of college and we worked at Chesapeake together. I firmly believe the man you are today is because of me. But anyhow, I've prayed for you. Robin and I have prayed for you. And we have always known that the perfect person for you is out there. And we couldn't be thrilled more because of who it is. And she is perfect for you. And we wish you guys a forever happiness. And we hope that you have a great life together, and we'll be with you. Anytime you need anything, we can hop down to Houston, and we look forward to spending more time with you and getting to know Mary Grace more. Congrats.
Hey guys, congratulations. I'm really happy for both of you. I think, Mary Grace, you make Drew so happy. I can see that in just the few times I've been around you. And I'm really sorry that we moved out of Houston before you met Drew. We would have really enjoyed being able to see you as much as we saw Drew when we lived there, because, well, he was around quite a bit. And Drew, you're one of my best friends. I'm really happy for you. I look forward to watching you and Mary Grace build your life together. And again, congratulations. Aaron and I are both extremely happy for both of y'all. Thanks.
Mary Grace and Drew, I'm very, very happy for the both of you. And Mary Grace, welcome to the family.
And how? Who's your favorite brother? No, I'm just kidding. You don't have to.
Is Dylan going to see this?
And what are some things you really appreciate about Drew?
Drew is very loyal to me and Dylan. He's hold on. He's a great brother, a big brother, and he's not only my brother, he's one of my best friends, and I appreciate whatever he does for me. And you know, he's a great guy, and I'm very, very happy for him.
Drew, Mary Grace, congrats so much. We are so thrilled, Mary Grace, to have you in our Phi Delta family. Drew, again, I have no idea how you pulled this off, but we are so thrilled that you have found Mary Grace and y'all together. Hannah and I wish you nothing but the best, a lifetime of happiness. And Mary Grace, I'm sorry, but we're going to have to put away the Aggie shirts. We're going to have to get some more true crimson red and go Sooners.
All right. Hey, Drew and Mary Grace. Very happy to be at y'all's wedding and excited for y'all's new life together. Drew, always remember that she's right. Doesn't matter what happens. Hopefully we can get down to Houston and see y'all quite often and got to eat some Mexican food. I just hope y'all have a great life together. We'll see you later.